Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I also have one. Was. So,
All right. We're back. Another episode of the White Monster podcast. I think it's like 31 or 32, some shit. We got the boy, Owen Jones, in town. Came into town to coach Ferris, so I had to get him on the pod.
Hell yes, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? We had to get a little bit of quick little W on who's number one, and now we're filming a little podcast, yeah.
Bro, fucking Ferris is a fucking anomaly. Like, watching him talk shit and then meeting him is the funniest shit ever. He's the most polite, nicest human being. I mean, I'm kind of like selling him out right now because maybe that's not the fucking. But I like met him and he was like the nicest, most polite dude. And I was like, oh, you're a fucking
Yeah,
G.
yeah. I think this is a misconception, right? Because even, I feel like a lot of people that talk shit and then associate it as being a bad person,
Yeah.
you know? But I don't think one equals the other. But he's a good example of that. I think sometimes he does go very heel with it and like, yeah, declares war on Brazil, you know. But that's his bag, man. He's very good at that. All the social media stuff. He's been since Purple Belt, you know. He's been making vlogs. He's super good at like all his content is made by himself, which is like something I have to respect him for as well. Like he's super sick on the cap cut, comes up with creative ideas and like makes consistent content, which is probably also why he's gone to where he is right now, which is pretty sick.
I mean, it's tough, man. Everyone who's like, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I mean, the proof is in the fucking pudding. Like, the guy got a match with Sanji last minute, talks all this shit, beats him, was respectful after, then declared war on Brazil. And what happens? Lovato fucking calls him out that night.
Yes.
And Ferris wasn't in the. Was Ferris ranked in the WNO light heavyweight rankings before this?
I don't think so. Maybe he'd been ranked 15th before, 14th before, because he won Nogi Worlds. He got silver, and then obviously Felipe Costa popped, so then he got given gold. So I think he got ranked decently high, but definitely not Lovato.
But to jump from 15 to Lovato got second to Kynan at ADCC, and he just beat John Carlos. So he has to be ranked in the top 5, and he has been ranked in the top 5. So it fucking works.
Yeah, it's a big jump. It's also like the only thing for me, when people are always, I feel like it takes a lot of confidence to do this as well.
Yeah.
It's very easy to like just go into every match and be like, oh, well, we'll see. I respect my opponent. We'll see. I respect my opponent, and then go and celebrate like you've just done the craziest thing in the world, you know. Whereas when you put yourself in the position to look like the fool in a situation where you talk shit, you build up your confidence, maybe you talk little smack, and you lose, you're almost putting yourself more at risk than anybody else, you know. And then we were talking about this the other day actually as well. Me and Ferris, and I think we mentioned it to you as well. It's like the respect thing, you know.
Yeah.
They're always big on this respect thing, but then all of a sudden, after they win, they're out here screaming in my face saying, "Yeah, this is Brazil. This is Brazil. Fuck you, motherfucker." And then they're threatening to kill me, and I'm getting DMs about killing me. I'm just like, well, is this your respectful? And then the same thing happening with Shanji and who's number one. You know, I'm just sitting in the corner, and I have the sixth place guy throwing up the middle fingers up at me, saying, "Fuck you." Faris walks up, they're like, "Fuck you, Faris. We hate you." And I'm like, this is the respect that you're trying to say you have.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's like fake. A lot of it is like, I mean, it's kind of like what you said. It's easy to be confident after you beat a guy. You know what I mean? It's easy to like ride off like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. It's like, okay, yeah, for sure. Like, but it's also ballsy to like, but I mean, you and Ferris are also smart with like, you guys want to make money at this. So you guys are willing to take the risk of like, hey, I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to promote this whole fucking thing. Like, I mean, it is a little bit of inside baseball, and like, we can also like, I don't know how much of this shit, but like, you talked shit to Gavin before. And then when you get to Austin, the first message you hit me up with says, hey, we're going to go train with the Corbett brothers. And I was like, were you and Gavin friends? And you're like, yeah, man, it's all a game. It's all like, I know Gavin's going to like be like this.
Yeah.
So I, like me, and he's like, I was sitting with him. You guys were sitting together at the press conference before you went up, and you're like, I'm going to smoke you. Like,
yeah, because I don't think, like, I definitely think there's a degree of, like, it has to match your character, right?
Yeah.
And this is, like, a very kind of British humor type of thing as also, like, to kind of banter in it. Like, in the gym, like, at Los Bandidos when I'm training back home, yo, it's mad. Like, the sessions are crazy. Everyone's cheering for each other, like, picking sides and, like, shouting at each other, you know? So, and then right after we go eat and we're all cool together, you know? It's not too similar to that, you know? And there are people who I genuinely dislike, you know? There's one guy. We wouldn't even give him the time of day online, but if he takes the match, you guys will see.
Hilarious, hook it up.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, for example, if Joseph walked out all of a sudden and started talking like that, I would be like, interesting. It doesn't really make too much sense. So if PJ kind of started like talking smack, I'd be but they need to figure out a way to promote it in a different way, which I feel like Joseph does. He kind of has like a niche market and pushes things in his own way. Like as long as you have some way to sell a match, you have a value. So I don't care about like necessarily trash talking, but like you need to find a way to make people pick a side. Because everything that has motion and everything that people care about, there's always one side or the other. When you know there's a big football game coming up, there's a big MMA match coming up, it's always like we're like, oh, who's gonna win this MMA match? Like I'm a big Marab fan, or you're a big Peter Yan fan. You're like, this is gonna be. I'm with Marab. Then Marab loses. I'm just like, no, you know. And there's a little bit of controversy there. It's like back and forth, and then you get kind of there's always like one side. You get more invested in the storyline of the tournament or of the match or something. Whereas if they're just super mad respectful and it's kind of boring, and then you're just like, and then it's a boring sport as well. Like the matches aren't even that entertaining. You're like, why am I even watching this?
Yeah. And also, like, I'm not trying to take anything away. Like, you talking shit to Gavin helps Gavin.
Yes.
Because Gavin, we all know inside of fucking jiu-jitsu, we all know the top guys. We know Gavin's fucking skilled. He's fucking good. But Gavin doesn't have everyone knows DeAndre. Everyone's seen DeAndre. Gavin's like right there where he was about to break out. But people are like, oh, like Owen versus Gavin, blah blah blah. You gave kind of a reason to watch if like Owen's talking all that shit. And then when Gavin like got like the better of that match and he got the win, it puts Gavin's stock up.
Yeah, for sure. And also the way I think about the Gavin one's a good example of if I went into the Gavin match and I was like, you know what? The CLA stuff's really good. PJ hooked me up. When I was with PJ, he told me he trained with them both. He said they're very good. I've had interactions with Greg, and I'm like, so they're obviously quite good at jiu-jitsu. I've trained with them now, and I will say they're good. But if I went into the match and I was like, yeah, man, I really like them,
We're gonna go
this,
for
this
coffee
guy's my
after.
friend, yeah. If I said all of this stuff, then he beats me by like a referee decision that's not really that dominant. Like, obviously, I think could have gone either way. He won. He was more active in the last 5 minutes, but it wasn't like he had no highlight from it, right?
No.
The highlight was the fact that I talked a bunch of smack and he didn't get pumped and he managed to beat me. You know, which if I just said nothing and he won that decision, it would have made way less. Like people wouldn't have cared as much.
No, the only reason it was like a headline is because we're talking shit.
Exactly. Yes, it's called motion. You little rat. Not you, Gavin. The rat. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude. It's interesting to see. Like, it's definitely funny. Being around it, like hanging out with you and fucking Ferris, and like watching you guys talk game about like check this walkout song, check this, check that. We're gonna do this. If this happens, I'm doing this. Then we're gonna do this. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Like,
But it's funny though.
it's
Isn't
funny
it?
as
It's funny.
fuck, bro.
Like we come up with different things and like different scenarios where it's like this will be so jokes if this happened, and it's like either people are gonna find it really funny or they're gonna hate it, which is that's perfect, man.
Both gets views.
Yeah, exactly.
If you fuck with it, it gets views, and if you hate it, it gets views.
Any publicity is good publicity, innit? That's what they say, huh?
Fuck yeah, dude. Even like, dude, even Ferris though, like, because you were explaining it to me too, because like we were driving, we were dropping Ferris off, and Ferris was like, "Oh man, like we were talking about like a hypothetical situation with like leg locks and stuff," and he was like, "Man, like," because I was like, "I don't think Zenji will tap to a leg lock though. Like, you probably have to break him." And he was like, "Man, I don't want to do that." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "That's the fucking thing that you." That's the highlight. And he was like, no, no, no. And I was like, oh man, like it is like a fucking thing for him where he's like, no, like I respect like because he did come up watching him, like he like trained at Roger Gracie.
He did a bunch of he trained in the gi. Shanji was prevalent in the gi, but and it's like Faris is also a fan of jiu-jitsu, so he also respects what Shanji's done. But it is like a game at the end of the day. Like people cared so much about Faris's match because he built it up as like a controversy where he gave Shanji the opportunity to be the hero to kill Faris. This villain that's like talking all this smack. So then Faris is putting himself in the firing line more than I do as well. Because he's talking crazy, and then they could like if Shanji wins and taps him, it's like. Yes, Shanji is the hero. The samurai came out and slain him,
Yeah.
But obviously, Faridia prevailed. The Gringo's finest. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude. Me and Emily, we were sitting in the with you guys. You guys let us into the VIP section. Shout out to Seth and Drew for hooking the boys up. Yeah, we were sitting in the VIP section. Before Ferris walks out, they show because Emily was like, "Oh, who'd you pick up?" And I was like, "Oh, this guy named Ferris." We're telling her about him getting the extra chicken and about how he's like this really personable fucking guy and stuff like that. And then they show the video of Ferris looking at Zanji being like, "You're gonna make a record for your third time retiring. Like, how does that feel?" And like all this stuff. And Emily looks at me and she's like, "This is the guy who's super nice," and she just starts laughing. And I was like, "Yeah, it's the game. Like, it's the fucking game, dude."
Yo, I remember that because you know why? Because Ferris, I was the one who sent Ferris the 2 posts. Because he retired after he fought Owen O'Flanagan.
Yeah,
And then he also retired at like Gi Worlds. I think it was like 2022 as well,
I
or
think something
something
like
like
that.
this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, this would be pretty funny if you just said, yo, you make him retire third time. And then yeah, he went full with it.
And bringing up that he's like, "I know you're big into breaking records, so we'll get you another record."
Yeah, that was good. That was him. That was him. That
fucking
was him.
good.
He spun that. I just gave him the idea of the retirements. Yeah, but the way he kind of like lined that one up, that was good. There were
Bro,
some other sick matches as well.
super.
Gabrielle Pisania is too good.
Yeah,
She big body Paige, man.
crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous. I saw one of the guard passes where she just lifted up the wrist and like flipped her to north south. I was like, yeah, respect.
That's a strong
That's
individual,
That's a
dude.
big lady.
Yeah,
Respect.
I know. We were walking around and she walked by Emily, and Emily was like,
Yeah,
I was
god
like,
damn. All right.
Like, yeah, she's a fucking dog. That was a sick match. Helena, I mean,
Elena, yeah.
Helena,
Wow.
just fucking
Just
A-OK.
blast the legs.
The fucking boy, dude. Smash Wojcik.
Got Partister, huh? Got a Partister. Little bit
Dude.
of wrestling, single to the body lock.
I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
when Taza put him in the Kimura trap, I
Yo.
just put my hands on my head. I was like, not again.
Yo, there's me in the corner. I'm like, be mindful of the Kimura. Please, no, not like this.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. And yeah, when he limp palmed out and he ended up on top, I was like, all right, this is kind of going well. Started body locking him, passed him 2 times, and I was like, because Tars is very good, and I was like, I respect Tars, and I was also worried that Tars would hit that reversal that he's very good at. Because he did this to Jonathan Gracie. When Jonathan Gracie tried to pass him, he like hit 2 nice kind of like sit unders where Johnson's got overzealous on like a body lock and spun and came up on top.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing I was kind of cautious of. But other than that, he looks sharp. Chris didn't make many mistakes passing. Maybe he could have been a bit more active getting to the hips early on, but then sometimes it takes a while to break through somebody who's that good, you know?
I think he gained confidence with that shin pummeling. Shin pummeling being really heavy on his lower body, making him come up, and that's when he could get like his hands together.
Exactly.
And after he got like pretty confident going left to right with the shin pummeling, it was like something.
Yeah, he got into a rhythm as well, you know, of like beating the knees, getting to the hips, pinning the hands. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was super good. And he went to Mountain a couple times. Like, and then in the last little bit, I forget who I heard, but someone was like, they wanted him to go for a sub, but then I was talking to Chris about it after. I was like, were you worried about him doing that kipping escape into saddle? And he was like, I think the only way he could beat me is if he got to saddle. That's his only
Yeah, I
way.
mean,
So I just was heavy, and I was like, fuck this, I'm riding this out. Like,
yeah, I'm basically, because that was probably me and other people as well. It was probably a group effort, but I remember he passes to Mount. He's in like almost like an arm triangle, and I'm like, you can sell out. There's 10 seconds. You can sell out on a sub.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna tap you within the last 10 seconds from this position. Like if he does manage to escape, you just flee and you run away. You still win. Like you've dominated the match. And I was like, so if you want to just sell out and just try and get the tap in the last 10 seconds, jump on the armbar, jump on the triangle. You know, it doesn't hurt to do that. But then I said, if you want to just cruise it out, you can also just stay in Mount. You know, just win. All right. If you want to do that, that also works.
Yeah. So, but the fucking guy, dude, like since we've talked about it here before, since CJI, Chris is he's a sweet boy, Chris. Chris is a sweet man. And he got so much fucking shit for being boring, and people were sending him I don't know what in your I mean, I'm close to the guy, so like maybe obviously this is a biased take. But if I didn't know Chris, I wouldn't look at Chris and go, this is a guy I'm going to spend time hating on. I'm not going to go out of my way to send you messages about how you're There's so many pieces of shit in our sport. No offense to the sport, but there's a lot of like, if you want to send hate to people, there's a laundry list of fucking guys you could do it to. And like,
I'm right here, man. Don't worry, just send them over, man. I love it, man. It's all right.
But like Chris got so much shit for like Reddit and all this stuff being like he's boring, he underperformed, why was he on the team and blah blah blah. And it's like, guys, he fought Mika Galvao. Pretty
Yeah,
tough go. Kennard's a stylistically tough matchup.
he did his job.
He did his job. He
He did
got
his
the
job.
fucking $1 million.
If you think not getting tapped by Mika and arguably winning the match in 8 minutes is a bad performance, yes, while you turn up to a grappling industries at white belt and you're throwing up in the bathroom because you're so nervous to compete, relax, bro. You have no opinion. This is not your thing. You've never done it. You're not in Las Vegas in front of thousands of people fighting arguably the best 77 in the world right now. You know? Big man saying you're scared to fight in your local tournament against a granddad with 2 kids. Come on. Behave. Behave, man. It's not the same.
It's fucking true. So people get on like, yeah, exactly. So they sent him all this shit. And I remember he came in after CGI and he looked at me. He's like, I'm not going to pull guard in matches anymore. I was like, I mean, I don't think we should look at the opinions of idiots and change our whole game. Like, let's do what got you to the dance. And luckily, he didn't listen to me. He's been doing his own drills. Like the practices will be going on. He'll grab me. He'll grab a couple other guys. He'll be like, "We're doing this eco thing," and it was all wrestling and passing. And he would just grab me and be like, "I'm gonna try to pass you. Let's go." And he would just do this, do this, do this, and then it all worked out. So like seeing your friend like try to change their game
Take
and it
control,
fucking
yeah.
worked, dude. I was like, bro, like this is so fucking sick. Like, good for you, dude. And the boy had 2 beers, lightweight Chrissy. 2 beers, gets a little drunk. We're sitting in the VIP. He's like, should I post this? He shows it to me. It says, everyone can go fuck themselves.
Is
I was
that
like,
everyone who said I wasn't well rounded can go fuck themselves? Because I remember I saw that and I liked it. I said, hell yeah.
bro. I screenshot it, reposted it. I was like, dude,
But I think
hell yeah.
he's always been pretty good at wrestling, no? I feel like
Yeah.
his wrestling's never been like awful.
It's just people are like, why would you pull against Mika? And it's like, you mean the guy who's married to an Olympic champion and who flying armbar? Like,
Yeah.
the path to
Unless your
victory.
name is PJ Barch, then you should pull guard. But PJ can take him down. My goat.
It's true.
But I mean, I'm trying to think who else there. Joseph would have been a good match against Mika. That would have been sick, huh?
That would have been fucking. That was the one everyone wanted.
That would have been good. Hell
Because they're
yeah.
both sick too right now, so
Yes.
they could find like a catch rate.
Or before we drift away from who's number one, what do you think about Luke Griffith choking Penna, holding it for a few seconds? You know, all of them things there.
I think I would have. Look at. I don't. The holding on to a sub too long. I mean, you're not going to get hurt with a choke, but like, it was a little bit much. I lost more respect though, because Luke was like, "Well, the ref didn't come over," and it's like, no, the ref was there, and in the video it shows you squeezing extra hard after he taps. Like, just say "fuck you," like back yourself up. Like it was a "fuck you," say "fuck you."
Yes, yes.
Don't be like, "Oh, the ref."
yes.
It's like, dude, the ref was pulling your big ass off.
It was like, oh, he was pulling the elbows off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say "fuck you." It was a "fuck you" statement.
It was a good one. It was a good one. Yeah, like he thumped him up. Obviously, like it was a very dominant performance.
3 minutes or some shit. 4
Yeah, it was quick. Yeah, it was within the first 5. Yeah, which is obviously very impressive. You know, to do that to Penna. Which
Crazy.
I think we've kind of heard stories about Luke being this good, and I am kind of friends with Luke, but I do agree with the point that it was like I would find him holding on the choke like that and like arguably squeezing harder after I've tapped and kind of smiling more disrespectful than what Ferris did to Shanji, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'd be more upset about someone doing that to me, you know? Just
Yeah.
because if it was under the neck, it's not too bad actually. Because if it's under the neck, you're gonna go to sleep. But like if it's over your face, you could like he could have broke his teeth.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you've seen like MMA matches where like Hamzat choked somebody and their teeth like literally Whitaker, his teeth just it's like that's gonna either cost you a hell of a lot of money or you're never gonna be the same. You know, so there is actual damage you could take.
And they're also big enough and strong enough where that's a real thing.
Yes,
like
this is the thing. Luke is massive. Bro. Hell nah. No, I do not want him over my face squeezing mad hard. No, I would lift my chin like this. Take it.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. Gordon's about it though. Gordon got up, walked out. I was like, I respect that.
You have to, man. He is a little bit of a gangster. As much as he posts cringe stuff online, I know he would have done he would have backed him. He would have slapped him. You can't argue with that. He would have just hit with the big right slap. He has the famous clip. You also know he's craving some form of attention to get back online. And that was the perfect opportunity. Him just to try and aura walk up. Penna says something, he slaps Penna. And Penna's Brazilian also, so he probably couldn't do anything to him in the States without it being very risky on the visa. So
people don't know that. So
people don't know that. People don't think about that. You know, like he slaps Andre. If Andre then slaps him back, Andre's gone.
Yeah.
He's Whereas Gordon's going to be like, just chilling. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. But like, it's just, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the guys are gonna get heated. They're gonna do their shit. But Luke looked fucking phenomenal.
Very good, yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Oh, shout
Undeniably.
out to Pedro. Pedro Mourinho is the funniest guy in that whole scuffle. Fucking Gordon comes up, Luke's there. Big Dan walks up, big motherfuckers. Pedro Mourinho just steps in between and just goes, "We're not fighting." He just looked at him. He's like, "No, no, no, no." He's like, "We're not doing this shit."
This ain't happening today, fellas. Let's give it a rest. Give
Yeah,
it a
I
rest.
respect that. Other than like just standing between the refs pretending, Pedro was just like, "Bro, I'm not.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like, we're not getting into this."
Yeah, I wonder, yeah, just because it's also like Big Dan got stopped by somebody very little. You have to say also, he didn't get stopped by someone very little. Like that Gabriel ref is quite small. He just said no, and Big Dan's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe he's just waiting for shit to pop. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe for someone else to throw the first hand. Yeah, I guess it makes it more justifiable to then start crashing out.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the first person to punch.
I will say, if shit popped off between Six Blades and the Los Banditos boys, Kieran Kachuk would have just flown in on a fucking eagle.
Yeah, he would have came out of nowhere. Just threw
Out of
the
nowhere.
back, little Superman punch.
Yeah, it's right there. Drew brought it up. Drew is literally our fucking young Jamie. Brings it up so we can talk about it. Shout out to Drew, dude. The fucking boy.
Yeah.
Now, the extra squeeze. Look at Pedro. He's like, "Ah, we're good."
Yeah, Pedro, like, come on, man. This ain't happening today, man. Relax.
Like, calm the fuck down.
Relax.
But yeah, no, the whole card was pretty sick. I would have been sicker to see. I was so excited for Corbin and Pato.
Me too, man.
And Pato's out because
he went to Thailand, yeah? A little trip to Thailand. What happened, man? You got a little cold, little sniffle, little flu.
Fuck.
Oh, poor baby. It's okay. I have some Sudafed and stuff in the back if you want.
Yeah, fuck, I mean, that's the one everyone wanted to watch.
Bro, listen, like, if you're gonna do something like that before you have a title match, this is silly, man. This is not the one. Like, you genuinely have to take it seriously. Like, DeAndre, like, basically sacrificed like 8 weeks of his life of like diet, training hard as fuck, nutritionist, cutting the weight. You know, like he literally planned it all. Like he basically did 8 weeks of free work for Pato to pull out on 4 or 5 days notice because he felt unwell traveling 20 hours back from Thailand across the world because of maybe like a seminar. If you have a seminar, just don't book the match for that date then. Just say you can't do it. Or you have to just show up sick, you know?
Yeah. To be devil's advocate, I do hear that when these guys from AOJ are pulling out and doing stuff, it's more of like the Mendez brothers being like they manage their stuff. Do
Yeah,
you think that's true or
even if it is, bro, you're a grown man. You can make your own decisions. You can't let another man.
fair?
You can't let another man be like, oh, don't do it because you don't
I
feel
guess.
too well. You woke up this morning, you feel a little bit off. Nah,
Bro, when you're getting that kids class money though,
maybe. I don't know.
they're all showing up to practice in Porsches.
Yeah.
Pato's got a fucking F1 simulator in his fucking living room.
You think that's from the AOJ money? I feel like that's more just from him being very good and very famous, you know?
Maybe that too.
Like I'm sure
But
his
what the fuck would he
seminars-
be
I'm sure-
making money from? It doesn't have
Seminars,
instructionals.
I'm sure his seminars do pretty well.
Is he that active in the seminars?
You wouldn't have to be. Like, you get paid not to disclose, but...
I was gonna say I don't know any of this.
Not to disclose, but I'm sure you can get a decent living from doing seminars, especially if you're like so well accomplished in the gi and no gi, which he is.
I thought you'd have to do them like every weekend to be making good
No.
money.
Not if you're like, not if you're clout like that, especially like Brazilian kind of affiliation, AOJ.
Because Chris is gone. Chris is literally like 4 days on, 3 days on a plane right now.
Yes, but Chris is in a different situation where Chris is obviously very good,
He's
but,
not- he doesn't
like
have to-
Chris isn't. When you think of 88, there's people who you think of before you think.
even
of
on the
Chris
pound for
Wojcik.
pound list, you think of Pato.
Yes, like he is undeniably one of the best guys, and he also, I think he does have a leg lock instructional. I think he does.
Okay.
He also, I'm sure he gets paid from the AOJ online. I'm sure he gets like a little bit of a cut from that. And yeah, when people think of leg locks, it's like, who's the best leg lock in the world? Mateusz Suzuki or Pato? You know,
Yeah.
those are two people that come to your mind. So if he is that prevalent and that famous, which is very annoying, but he is that is what he is. It's kind of undeniable.
Yeah.
But, so I'm
Right.
sure he's doing well for himself on that regard.
That would either be a super, I mean, it wouldn't sell good, but like inside baseball match, that'd be very interesting to watch if they could
Mateus
do a
and Pato.
Mateus and Pato.
Pato would never take that match. That would make no sense because Mateus is just bigger and better.
But he's not that much bigger.
He isn't that much bigger. I do agree with this, but
Pato's pretty thick.
Yeah, maybe Pato would do it. I wonder. Would you do it, Pato? Let us know. That would be sick.
Bro, if
I would,
Pato
I would. I would
watches,
love to see the match. Yeah.
if Pato watches my podcast, that's hilarious. He just watches an HVAC mechanic talk shit while he's on his fucking F1 fucking simulator, bro.
Or shout out to whoever's gonna clip this and send it to him.
Yeah,
That's gonna happen for sure.
there you go. That's true. That is true. Yeah, so that would have been sick, dude. And you were telling me how fucking like disciplined DeAndre is.
Yeah, respect.
Like
yeah.
he's like a fucking
He's a better man
crazy
than me, man. Better man than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the club. This guy's nasal breathing in a 9-hour car journey playing no music. I'm like, all right, you got it, big dog.
Holy fuck.
Like he always posts up his like steps, tracking of his steps and stuff like this. Yeah.
Him and yeah, you guys were all hanging out in the back. I got to meet Greg, and I got to DeAndre. I kind of met him. I mean, he's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But he seems like a good guy. I got to meet PJ for the first time because me and PJ have like a bunch of mutual friends.
PJ also is like that where like when he starts to like lock in, yeah, you have to respect this. Like when I remember when he was getting ready for ADCC, I was like, yeah, this is a gunman. This is a real compare. Yeah. He was like taking everything serious, diet, training, and like obviously he's doing it for so long. He kind of knows his body so well, and like I would argue, obviously, I have personal bias, but people would agree with me that he is the true champ of ADCC 2024. Obviously, we just need to see a super fight between him and Wagner, and then that could be a finalization for me. But I believe he did beat Mika in that match, and he looked on point the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Looked like his cardio looked good, taking everyone down, and his guard passing I think is something that people didn't really look into too much. That was like he passed Mika twice in the match,
Yeah.
but just didn't manage to score. And like, when was the last time you actually saw Mika get his guard passed in competition? You know,
you don't see Mika look
like when he lost.
often either.
Yeah, like when he lost to Dante, it was by like a straight ankle, right?
Yeah.
And then he lost to Cade. It was like a heel hook from like a kind of mistake from Bear Trap.
Yeah.
This was like took him down, passed his guard. I was like, that's pretty dominant, you know?
Yeah.
It also kind of seems like the new way to do things. You were saying that Chris is also switching off of playing guard. I'm also kind of going down this road of like playing guard is a little bit long because people can dictate the pace and like leg lock defense is getting so much better that it's like someone can just like kind of fatigue you over time, and also judges are starting to favor the top player as well.
Yeah,
because they're the aggressor and whatnot. So I also think this could be a kind of a new, not even like this thing is new as a silly term, but like you'll see like a new coming of people playing more top, people wrestling more often, you know, trying to fight harder for top position and stuff like this, which will be good. Obviously, we saw at trials a lot of people were wrestling just now, Asian trials. Like no one's really pulling guard. It was like a lot of wrestling, people trying to fight for top, and if they did pull, it was like see it and straight wrestle up and come on top.
Yeah, and I think that's like a lot of the guys. Like right now, like I'm in like a leg lock era because when I came here, I was like, I suck at leg locks. So I'm gonna get good at this. I never wrestled in college and all that shit and did that, so I started leg lock. But now I'm getting to the point where you get good enough at leg locks where people will literally like they're not gonna engage. They're going to look active and be back. And then you get frustrated with that. And the only way to get frustrated with that is either bitch and complain, or it's like, okay, well, I guess you got to learn how to wrestle. Because then you can make them fucking do whatever. Like, you kind of got to like chase them. And Kenta started off as a guard player. Now when the fuck do you see Kenta play guard? Like, he's
never,
always
he always wrestles, yes.
You have a really good guard, but now you're passing and wrestling is fucking.
Yes, the wrestling's getting better. There was like, I think the Gavin match was, and like even the Mayra match. The Mayra match is less. I hold less value on because it was like a lot of circumstances behind. But the Gavin match was something that it was like every time I would even touch his leg and entangle him. Obviously, this is based on their games, but he would just sit to the hip, split my feet, get both his feet to the inside, and stand up. And if I incorporated more coming up, because I did it early on. Obviously, I got a little bit tired, but if I did it early on, like coming up and threatening getting to the hips and staying on top, and then he kind of reacted a certain way, I would have had deeper leg entries, you know?
Yeah.
Because I own Flanagan versus Canada was a good example of Flanagan entering the legs from top and getting super deep on entanglements to be able to finish.
Yeah.
Because the issue now is like, I feel like getting somebody to a deep entanglement, like from guard, because they're so good at early stage defense and like just pulling the legs off. Because if I get somebody inside of double trouble or if reaping Ashley and I get access to the secondary leg, you're probably going to finish them. It's just getting to those positions from bottom is now hard.
Yeah.
But getting there from top still works. So, yeah, using like sweeps to then try and get deeper in the legs or Yeah, just passing the guard like Joseph seems to do effortlessly.
Yeah, and that's a good segue. Fucking, I didn't even know Ona Flanagan was. People probably don't even know that Ona Flanagan was scrapping Johnson's this weekend.
No, they probably don't, but
And
yes.
he beat the fuck out of him.
Beat the brakes off Jonathan Gracie, yeah. Shout out Owen O'Flanagan, man.
Yeah.
He's been wrestling for a while now. He's been trying to like incorporate more wrestling into his training and like, and it's been quite a while actually. And I know he had like 2 matches where he got taken down, didn't really get to display it. And I think this was a good match for him of obviously showing his wrestling. I think he took Jonathan's down like 3 times potentially. I might have to watch it back. I don't really know. And then finished him with a reverse grip. I think inside heel or outside heel. I can't remember too well, but yeah, beat the brakes off Jonathan Gracie, who is very good. Like has some sick wins.
Last year he beat Nicky Ryan.
Yes, J Rod.
Jay.
Yeah,
He beat someone else who's really fucking good too. But anyways, he went on a roll there.
because he won Brazil trials and he lost to Wagner second round, right? So he must have beat somebody first round at ADCC.
I forget.
Not too sure.
But he was on a fucking run.
But he is good.
Tough as
Like he's not.
nails.
Yeah, he's not a bum. Like he's not someone that's just gonna. You can just highlight. So big respect to Owen O'Flanagan.
Bro, Owen.
Salam.
Owen's so fucking good. I watch so much of his shit now.
Yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of people I think like Owen and Taylor. Taylor's got more recognition since CGI though, which is good. But there's Flanagan just doesn't compete too often, which is why
How old is
have
Owen?
that motion. 29,
Who Flanagan is?
28, 29. I hope so. Should we search that up?
Fuck.
I don't want to be violating him, calling him an unk if he's not that old.
Me, Owen Flanagan, and Declan have the same genetics of we do not look.
Maybe
I
20,
thought-
28, 27? Wow.
Bro, if us 3 walked into a room, you'd think that's 3 40-year-old men. Like, fuck, dude.
God damn it, yeah.
No offense.
29.
Holy
I was
shit.
right the first time. Yes, 29. It's 29. I should have stuck with the guns.
Young Drew, dude. Young Drew with the
Yes,
fucking pull
come
up.
on. Thank you, sir.
Um,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. But no, dude, Flanagan's fucking sick, dude. That's awesome that he got that W.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
And I watch a lot of his clips, dude. I tried copying. There was a video. There's a super. Who does the editing at Los Banditos? Who does you guys' filming and shit?
Shout out Ryan. I think Combatch Instagram.
They do a great job.
Bro,
It's
he is-
engaging as fuck and it's hilarious.
Yes, he is on it. I think it does help that the vibe is kind of like that, like bantery. Everyone's kind of taking training serious, but not too serious. And there's like a bunch of high level guys. But yeah, Ryan does a very good job of like consistently posting YouTube videos. I think it's like 3 a week or something like this. Maybe it's a little bit less, but he posts reels all the time. And like anytime anyone comes in the gym, this is something he does the opposite of what people usually do. For example, Brandon Reed will come in and he'll make a highlight of Brandon Reed beating up everybody else, you know? So then it makes it's like, it gives you more incentive to be like,
It's inviting.
yeah, it's inviting. You're like, oh, I don't want to go to this place and get put on a camera and just get highlighted and then posted.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite. You'll go there and he'll boost you up, you know?
Yeah.
Unless obviously you're a no-name, then you're gonna end up on an Owen Jones highlight or a Nico highlight. Can't help you there, man.
That'll happen.
You gotta help yourself.
Bro, I laughed so hard. There's a video though, and I was trying to make a video off their video, and then I went to Charles and I forgot to do it, but I should probably go on with it again. But there was this fucking video of Owen sitting on the side, and he was talking shit. He was like, "This guy just highlighted a visitor. I got to get him back." And then he hits the craziest duck on that Uzbek guy.
Christian,
Bro. And then as he hits the duck, he looks at the camera and just says aura like 3 times. And I was like,
Ora.
bro. I clipped that and I was gonna put, I'm gonna try to hit this duck that Owen Flanagan hit. I'm gonna try to do it in our room. And I was trying to get film of me fucking hitting that duck on people.
Yeah, Christian, if you are a white, blue, or purple belt and you went to Los Banditos, I'm sure you're on the end of a Christian Uzbek judo highlight. Just pull guard, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I
It's just
want to
gonna-
go to Los Banditos really bad just because the vibe seems sick and it just seems like good training.
It's good, yeah.
I want to head out there and I will not wrestle that guy. Fuck that shit.
No, just pull guard. Just leg lock him.
Lay down here.
It is hard to leg lock him, though. He's good at the inside heel
Okay.
defense.
He's been traveling with Kieran Kachuk.
Yeah, I saw, yeah. Because, yeah, and Ryan's out there, the camera
Yeah.
guy. He's more than the camera guy, though. He's our friend.
He's our friend. And then fucking Oceania Trials. Before we get into the boys, whoever organized Oceania Trials, you're fired. I don't work for ADCC, but I'm guessing you're fired, bro.
Yeah.
They gave you a job of budget cuts and you took it too far. You basically went out, took these fucking cardboard boxes, cut them up, spread them on a marble floor, and said, "Have fun, Asians. Have a good fucking time. Hey, let's give you a dude." He probably just bought a bottle of Tylenol. Was like, "We'll just give these out before the fucking match."
Jigsaw mats for an ADCC trials. It's a bit much.
Did
man.
you
it's
see?
a bit much. It's a bit much. I will say, still 4th place. I still want my invitation. Don't take that away from me. But
This is all the thoughts of Austin Cinos and Austin Cinos alone. Owen Jones thought you guys did a fantastic job.
No. Actually, no. I will stand. I think it's very unsafe. It was definitely a health hazard for sure. And I also don't think that putting the warm-up mats on top of the mats made it safer. I think it made it more dangerous. But I think the referees did a good job at stopping the matches super early.
Yes.
But then it also kind of does take away from the ADCC kind of like off the mat scrambles, which some people take it too out of hand. But I do think there are important scenarios where, for example, in Isaac and Kenta's match, there was definitely a few times where they were right by the edge, where like a usual match it wouldn't have stopped. And it did get stopped and started in the middle.
Yeah.
And it could have favored either person, like it could have favored either party on multiple occasions, but I feel like that was something that was good, but also slightly annoying.
Yeah. Bro, Cody Steele probably saw that setup and was foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to just kill someone. But imagine he German suplex somebody onto that mat, though.
They're dead.
Yeah, like off the mat into the concrete, and it's just like, yeah, it's over.
Someone's
over,
dead.
Man.
And then on top of that, I saw a picture of the test scale. Oh no, the official scale.
The little
Bro, the official scale, Drew, it wasn't a digital scale. It was like the one that like it rolls up, and it had a picture of Rudolph on it. It was like a kid's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer fucking scale.
Yeah. They must have made some money, huh?
Yeah.
They must have made some money.
Their overhead was nothing. They had zero overhead, bro. They went to Walmart and was like, "How many fucking puzzle mats can I get?"
Hell yeah. You gotta respect it a little bit, man. That's some profit margins right there.
Bro, that guy, some profit margins. Some Asian dude or Kazakh dude rolling out of there in a Ferrari. They're like, "Weren't you driving a Civic yesterday?" He was like, No. Puzzle mat, my friend.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. But the boys, dude. I mean, we kind of already knew. But I mean, Joseph is Joseph.
Undeniable. Wow. Respect.
Looked like an open mat.
Yeah, it's actually kind of rude. I would have to slap him if he did that to me in competition. I would have to.
16 points in 3 minutes.
Passing a release like that, I'd rather you just tap me.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just end it, just finish it. Yeah, he looked phenomenal. Looked just very comfortable. Just looked like this is. I think Joseph with a full camp, if I am not mistaken. I believe Dima, Declan, the bunch of the boys went out to Shanghai and stuff. So I think he had very good training. Obviously,
Linus was out there for a long time.
Yes, Linus as well. Good training partner, especially for 88. So I think he was very comfortable and very confident going in. And it looked that way. Like every match just seemed very easy. Like he didn't seem to have much like struggled. There was like a second in the match with, I believe his name is James Watson.
Yeah.
Who's actually quite good. He has a few good wins over like some good Australians and stuff like that recently. And yeah, like he got to Joseph's back and Joseph just immediately took it personally and just broke his hands and body locked him and returned him to the mat and then proceeded to pass him again and again and again.
Yeah.
His face said it all.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. It's like, all right.
Bro, how thick does the kid look?
Hell yeah.
Fucking huge, dude. Declan was saying
This is the biggest lie as well. People saying that Joseph's not strong.
Fuck you.
Yo, he's so athletic. It's
Who
actually
says that?
ridiculous. People would think about it online. They're like, oh, he's just super technical. You know, they're like, oh, he's so technical. He understands shit. He is.
He's a fucking freak too,
But
though.
what Kenta said at the end of the day, when it hits the fan, Joseph's a spaz.
That's true, bro.
That's my favorite Kenta quote. Also, Kenta. Silver, but
dog.
looked fucking good, man.
Looked very good.
He went in. He had some like impressive run to the final, just like similar to Joseph, where it was just like every match just looked effortless.
Mm-hmm.
Like his semi-final, I think it was like 30 seconds, like immediate snap down, locked up a darts.
Yeah.
Just insta tap the guy. I was like, yes, wow.
He was working on those darces and those short darces a lot last time.
He short darsed him, just insta tapped him. I was like, oh shit. Respect, let's go there. And I went to war with Isaac Michelle in the final.
That K-guard
Went to
back take he
decision.
hit was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Isaac went K and then he just fucking flipped him.
Yeah, that's kind of like, they're very good at that. Declan's also very good at that, like, reverse scoop kind of defense, which is pretty sick. He also hit that, like, the last trials when the guy tried to fireman's carry, right? Kind of going almost like a chest wrap and spinning behind the guy.
Yeah.
But respect to them. Also,
The most athletic physicist in the world. It's got to be. Got to be Kenta.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
got to
yeah.
be Kenta.
Potentially. Shu Haiqing, aka Shushu. People don't know who this is, but he won the 66 Asian Trials before, did 77 this year. He got bronze. He is also very good, a little Chinese kid. Doesn't speak much English, but I fuck with him. He's cool. He's a nice
Shushu's the
kid, man.
man.
He's good. He looked very good.
Yeah.
Very good. He also had a match with Isaac. He lost 3-0 or something like this, maybe more. But like it was like one kind of opportunistic knee cut. Like he got caught in a big knee cut, but he almost hit like a nice wrestle up. Was on Isaac's like on like a rear boy lock on Isaac for a couple seconds. Isaac did a good job, but like immediately clearing hooks and defending. But he looked good. So yeah. If you don't know, have a look, man. Check him out.
Isaac still has crazy like random spurts where he looks like the strongest man on earth.
Yeah, there was one takedown in the final where I was at, wow.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
That was
crazy.
good. He looked kind of big right there.
Kenta got fucking
he kind of big bodied him a little bit. But
Kenta got up.
Kenta got up. But Kenta's a dog, man. That's
Kenta
one
doesn't
thing you
care.
can't put past him, man. He will scrap. He will go out there, no matter who it is, no matter the occasion, he'll just go out and go to war.
Yeah, athletes always talk about having like how good it is to have like a short-term memory. Like if something bad happens, like you got to forget about it and just keep going. Kenta might be one of the best in the world at that.
Yeah, but everybody does forget. Like it's all recency bias. Like it's all
No, but I mean,
about
like
what
while the
happened.
match is going. Like
Yes,
if something happens to you,
yes,
you get complacent because you're like, I don't want to get highlighted again. But then it keeps going, it keeps going, keeps going.
He doesn't care. Yeah,
But like,
but I don't even think he thinks about the repercussions.
that's what I mean. Like Kenta, like that happens to Kenta, and he just stands up and goes, and you're like, he's fine.
Let's go again.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care.
Let's go again. Man gets sprawled on by Nikiroda. He's like, but I'm just gonna shoot. Why not?
That was crazy. I still
Fuck it.
fucking Kenta's the fucking man. He needs to get
Yes.
some respect. Someone needs to
Who was
pay
that?
him.
Tito.
Tito's the man. Tito looked really good. He's having a good little year here, putting it together. He won Europeans. Now he won trials at plus. I'm gonna fuck this up. Is it plus?
Plus.
And then that's crazy because I thought Nico was bigger. I thought Nico would have done plus. 'Cause Nico's a big fuck.
Well, maybe Nico did plus. I mean, one of them one plus, one of them one minus.
Because
No,
Tito's big, but Tito's 5'9". No, offense.
it was minus. It was like Tito did plus and Fing did minus.
Okay.
Because Dan Schwa and then that Anton guy were in the minus, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe. And because also that other guy, Bob Fritas.
Bob Frias.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Frias?
he's like
Sorry
Brazilian,
for
Australian,
butchering.
or whatever.
I only know their names because they all fought Declan at that
Yeah.
CGI Trials. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know these guys too. I know that Antoine guy was training with Declan on the lead up to this a lot. They brought him out.
Yeah, he looked good, man. Looked good. They looked sharp.
Yeah.
A lot of the north-south passing.
Tito's just a character. I think that's good. Tito's a good guy for the sport to get in because he's fucking hilarious. So if you get him on the mic, he's pretty funny and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
So that's good for the sport.
We need more of that. There's more characters, man. More people with some sense of humor and stuff.
Bro, he's the
God
fucking
damn.
man. Nico is shocking to me how many people don't know who Nico is. Nico is a dog. I think he grand slammed brown belt gi a couple years ago.
This is how I know him, yeah, from the gi, Atos boy.
Yeah, which is super fucking hard to do. Put some respect on gi. Winning all the majors at brown belt gi adult is fucking insane.
IBJJF gi, specifically in the gi, is very hard. I was doing that for I did so many matches in that circuit, it was ridiculous. And it's just like, there's always random Brazilians that are just super sick.
Yeah.
And then there's always like a couple gunmen that are in there, coming through the ranks. But yeah, Nico was one of them. He also beat kind of almost all the best Australian kind of plus and minus guys. He beat Josh Saunders, no?
He beat Saunders. He beat
managed to beat
Declan.
Let's skip past that quickly.
Yeah, skip that.
Skip that one.
It was an off month for Declan.
Yeah, skip that one. Forget that.
Yeah,
one.
like that. But yeah, no, Nico's really fucking good. So I kind of thought Nico was going to win this trials.
Yes.
He's fucking huge too.
He's big.
He's a big fuck.
Big. Yeah.
But
Respect, though.
yeah, good trials. It was super fun to watch. It's sick to see those trials, like a bunch of the people like people don't really know, like going out and showing out. There's a lot of good like jiu-jitsu, like a lot of the matches of like guys we don't like really hear of. Bobby Sandu did it.
Oh yes,
Bobby Sandu. I think he made it to the top 8. Hugh Boyd made it to the top. I think made it to the 4th round. Lost to Kenta.
Yes, actually, this was I didn't tell you this morning, but the funniest thing that happened from me watching the whole trials was Ariel Tabak. First round, maybe second round, he fought this guy. Yeah. When I tell you, he's pumping this guy, bro. Like he's like sweeping him, having deep entanglements, passing him, but like the guy's doing a good job of like bridging, staying on the side, not getting scored ADCC. He's on the back, one hook, fully locked chokes, and not like the guy's not letting get a second hook. It goes to overtime. Arrow to back pulls guard, he gets penalty. Big mistake, shouldn't have done that. But then like sweeps him, but it's not a sweep, and then gets on top, and then like passes him again. He's in mount. He gets like kipped off onto the side. So like it's like I'm watching 9 minutes of this guy just smashing this other guy, and he wins on a negative. And after he wins, he gets up. He's like, "Who do you think you are? I am!" And starts celebrating. And I was just, I was cracking up in my bed because I was like, "This is actually so funny." And like, he gets his hand raised. He's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Yo, this guy just got pumped for 9 minutes and is celebrating like he's in the final. This is the first round."
Poor Ariel, dude. Fuck.
Yeah,
Ariel's a nice guy.
like he posted the main round highlight, man.
Ariel
Fuck you.
did?
Yeah. I don't know. He's a gi guy though. I know he loves the gi.
Yeah. Fucking Ariel, dude. People need to have more people in the world need to buy a mirror. And they need to look in that mirror and have a little bit more self-awareness. If you get, dude, there's been matches, don't get me wrong. I've had matches where I've had the living fuck beaten out of me. And then the last 30 seconds, I hit a bullshit sweep and I win by 2. And I looked at the guy and been like, "You won that. I'm sorry." And there's like, "What? I'm not going to celebrate. I know what happened. I was there."
No, if I did that to Joseph, like if I beat Joseph by a negative at ADCC Trials, then it's acceptable.
That's different.
Then I would do that.
Then I would do that too.
Yeah.
Fuck Joseph.
Then it's worth, yeah.
And I would post it every day and tag Joseph.
Doing it to Arrow Tobacco, I think is a little bit different because obviously if you train with him and you know he's very good, but it's not like he's super well accomplished. Like it's not like he is. It's not like he's a Joseph. It's not like he's a massive win to have on your record. Yeah. Maybe I guess like locally and like kind of just saying that you have a win over him, but also it's not a good win to be proud of.
No.
Yeah. But that was a bit embarrassing, funny, all at the same time. I didn't know. Maybe this guy was like kind of just joking with it, but it seemed pretty serious.
Saying "Who do you think you are? I am." It better been a joke because that's that bowling guy. Right?
Yes. I've been waiting for that one. I might hit that one soon.
Yes, dude.
That's a good one.
That guy was electric.
Yeah.
I'll watch bowling if that guy comes out of retirement. Fuck that. That guy's the fucking man. Have you seen that, Drew? There's like this guy who was like a bowling guy who like did the heel thing to get people to watch bowling.
He used to hit mad, like people would hate him, yeah. And like I think it was his retirement game, something like this. He hits like a 6 strike and he turns around at all of them. He's like, "Who do you think you are? I am."
And he screams.
And he screamed at the ball. He's like,
"Bro, there's edits on Instagram of just like, I don't know who this guy is, but he's the man."
It's proof that even in a boring sport, if someone's entertaining enough, it will get motion. Tiger Woods, golf, I have never sat and watched golf and enjoyed it. There are people who do that.
I do it.
Not me. No, I'm saying it's acceptable. But there are people who watch jiu-jitsu, but not the masses, There are people who watch bowling, but not the masses. But one guy comes around, darts, one guy comes around, has some motion, creates a little bit of hype, and people start watching him. People, yes, this guy.
Yeah, that's the fucking guy.
He's like, yes.
Look at. Where is it? Bro, and he's got the Dominican outfielder fucking glasses on. Bro, there's another one of him where they're interviewing him before a bowling match, which I didn't know these cocksuckers got interviewed. Yeah. But I guess they do. And he looks at him, he's like, you can hate it, but you watched. And then he just walks away. And I'm like, dog.
I'm sure people are like, wow, jiu-jitsu actually has what, like comps and stuff? There's actual.
I was that guy asking those questions 5 years ago before I started. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what is this sport? What's these little weirdos, man, just rolling on the floor, hugging each other?
It's crazy, bro.
I hear it, man. It's understandable, though. But yeah, like, someone like Conor is a good example of this as well. Like, just took MMA to a different... He's like a bigger superstar. He's bigger than the UFC.
Yeah, he's one of the few people who got bigger than the corporation.
Yeah. Like, he just had... Like, I was, like, talking to somebody about it, and I made a joke, and I was like, yeah, imagine being like, you're just like the top, like viewers, like viewed of all time. Like basically, if you imagine you had like the top 5 most viewed grappling matches, right? Crazy. So I was like, imagine you had one. He has all of them. The top 5 pay-per-views are all Conor. I was like, yo, if that was me, I would post that on my story at least once a week, just to let people know. Don't forget, yo, I haven't fought in time. I'm still the guy,
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like, I think it was like his Poirier one that's number one.
Yeah,
Like his pure Poirier number three, or like the rematch. So it
yeah,
just shows that even when he wasn't in his prime, like he wasn't doing like what he was doing, he was still had more and more hype and more momentum.
for sure. The only guy so far who's really gotten famous outside of jiu-jitsu is Craig.
Yeah.
Craig's gotten bigger than the sport. There's people I go to work with who are like, "Who's Craig?" Because they're on Instagram, and I'm like, they're like, he just seems like a wild man. Is he good?
I think-
And I'm like, he's phenomenal.
I think
he is a wild
coaching
man.
MMA has done good for him.
Yeah,
Coaching like
For
Volk
sure.
and being associated to like a lot of these kind of UFC fighters that then went on to do very well.
Yeah.
Obviously, thanks to him, you know. Yes, his guidance.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think being affiliated to that kind of puts you into the different market of like actually being recognized outside of just nerds that are sitting on their laptop.
For sure. I mean, there's always guys in like some sports where like JB is so American, doesn't give a fuck about any other sports other than American sports, bro. And JB sent us this video last night. I know who the guy is, but you played rugby growing up.
I did, yes.
Remember that honey badger guy from Australia?
Yes.
He was a scrum half, and he used
Yes.
to just say the funniest shit.
Yes.
He sent us an edit and was like, "What is this?" And I immediately replied, I was like, "That's the honey badger." I was like, "That was the fucking man back in the day, dude. That guy was the funniest
What
fucking
is
guy."
this? Oh
And
my!
we're like, he plays
days.
rugby, but like that's a guy who like blew up on social media because people were clipping his interviews,
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah,
just
just have
funny
to-
as fuck.
This is also another example. If you're like humor, if you have a little something, this little character to yourself, man, that's all you need. So if you're coming up or you're having matches, you don't need to talk shit, but just have something, just a little flair to yourself, you know. Show your character. Yo, if you're a nerd, you want to paint your nails and put a wig on, do that. You know, it's something. It's something. If you want to talk shit, if you want to be mad masculine, you know, if you want to do some bad boy wrist snaps, whatever you want, man. But just do something. Be a little bit entertaining for people. Otherwise, you can't be going into matches and asking for money.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what are you selling? Why are they paying you to go there?
Yeah,
Who's gonna watch? It's
Sure.
like if people are going to watch Ferris to lose, people are still going to watch.
the loudest match in the building that night
100%.
was Ferris's match,
Yeah.
and that's not being biased. We were all in the room, the loudest one was Ferris's. When he was doing well, he got booed, and I don't care if it's boos or cheer, it's loud.
Yeah, for sure. And it was like, there's so many people that just tuned in because they were like, I want to see Shanji beat Ferris.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. And he didn't.
Even
Nothing,
like
man.
no one knows who the fuck I am, but like I get messages from people back home being like, "Are these guys cool?" That's engagement, because they know, they know who they know me, and they're like, "Can you vouch for Owen Jones and Ferris?" And I'm like replying being like, "Yeah, they're cool as fuck. This is
Yeah.
all like a thing." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "It's a fucking," but that's engagement. Like, how many people are sending people those messages and they want to watch it because they see it?
Yeah, this is the most frequent thing that is said to me for sure. It's like, wow, you're actually kind of a nice guy. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't actually, I thought you'd be a dick. And I was like, yo, it's literally like we're selling a fight. We're promoting. That is what we are. We're athletes that are meant to promote matches. If you don't promote matches, what are you? And like, I grew up inspired by a bunch of guys like Connor and stuff like this. And this was kind of what I thought was cool. And I thought these guys kind of had swagger, you know, and this is kind of what I aspired towards. But someone like Joseph kind of goes a different direction. I think it's okay, whichever direction you choose, but you know, try and do something.
Yeah.
And there's no there's no Khabib without Connor. You know, the humbleness doesn't
Yeah.
work unless there's a heel. If it's just two humble guys, you're just like, well,
The most viral moment of Khabib is him screaming, "Talk now." And then yelling at him.
talk. Let's talk now, brother.
And then
Let's
Dagestan
talk now.
jumping Connor in the cage. But guess what? Connor's in that. So technically that's still a top 5 moment for Connor.
He's still up there, yeah.
Khabib's
Because what else
moment.
was there? There's the press conferences. Who the fuck is that guy?
Bro.
That was iconic. That's a moment, yeah.
Bro, even like Mike Tyson like surpassed boxing, and like he did his own thing that was genuine to him, where he was just a bad man.
I want to eat his heart out.
Dude,
I'm the best
crazy.
ever.
Dude, he told the guy he's gonna fuck him till he loves him.
That's
And that guy didn't fight.
That was crazy.
That was a middle-aged white guy who was a reporter. That was not a boxer. He just said, "You know what? I've seen what you've written about me." And then, dude, he had the balls to call him a faggot after. "I'm gonna fuck
Yeah,
you till you
wow.
love me, faggot."
That's crazy. Yeah, just saying whatever he wants. I respect it though. You have to, man. That's
Walking down
cojones.
Brooklyn with a shirtless with chains in the 80s
with a tiger.
with a tiger. Like, what are we doing, dude?
With a tiger. Yeah, that's important details. Man had a tiger.
And
just
a
in
lion.
case you. Yeah, wow.
Bro,
God damn, man.
fucking crazy. Yeah, you got to find your thing, and it's got to be like.
I think it has to be a little bit organic as well.
It's got to be authentic. The worst is seeing someone try to talk shit. It's fucking brutal. It's like, bro, you don't have it. Like, it's tough. Like, just be you. I'm not saying anything. He's taking this.
You know who you are.
Taking this, but like, there's some dudes like I get to see it because the cameras turn on at B Team, and they'll like randomly like talk to people. And some guys try to go, and you're like, that's getting cut.
Yeah, I mean, like James Ortiz is a perfect example. The way me and James talk to each other off camera and on camera is the same. I'm at the back of Who's Number One. There's no one around. Just me and him. I'm like, yo, you're still my son, man. I'm gonna smoke you, man. You're ducking me. I can't wait. I can't wait for you. You've never taken me down. You know it's got a point on me in my life, you know? Yeah. And the cameras come on and it looks more because it's just natural. We're just doing the same thing in front of the camera. Yeah. And also like Joseph, when he's beating people up, he's talking on camera, you know, this kind of stuff. And Craig, he's hitting people with his silly, like falling into his little traps of his buggy chokes and stuff like this.
Kent is organic too.
Wow. But he doesn't get enough appreciation for how funny he actually is. I think it's also,
but even like his samurai fucking shit.
I think
he's just so focused. Like he's like that in training.
I think he's a little bit like scared on camera, maybe potentially. Like he doesn't really like show himself fully. Like you met Taylor Pearman as well.
Yeah.
Yo, Taylor Pearman is one of the funniest human beings I've actually ever met. Right? Everyone says it. He's mad funny, but he gets on camera and he shuts down. You know, and he goes back to that classic like. Super humble, super nice guy, which he is quite nice. Like he is, he does also think people are really good and he respects them. But if he kind of had some of the jokes and just put them in and made them into his little persona, I think he would be sick.
I didn't get to hang out with Taylor as much when he came here because you guys ruined that. Because I was like, I'm gonna ask him so much questions, and he came in, and you and Declan went to him and were like, "This guy's glazing." I didn't know what glazing meant. I'm an old fucking man. He's like, "This guy's glazing. Yeah, he's your biggest fan. He's like follows you around and all this shit." And they made it sound like I was a fucking stalker. You and Declan.
Was that there?
And then I think so. And then you guys came over and told me, and I was like, I'm not talking to this guy the whole time now.
No, you can't. I don't feel like that must have been Declan, surely.
Probably Declan. I remember you there.
Yeah, I probably had some affiliation.
I think you were just laughing. I was like, I'm not talking to this guy.
I was probably co-signing.
I was like, I'm not talking to this guy the whole trip. There's no fucking way now. And then towards the end, he was like, ask me some questions. And I was like, all right, let's do this. But Taylor was a fucking cool guy, man. He's the fucking man.
He is jokes.
Fucking pricks, dude. Fucking the room. Dude, the room is the best when everyone's in town.
Bro,
I miss that shit so fucking much.
I don't miss sharing a house with 6 Asians and 2 Germans though. That was crazy. We had me on I was on like a bed and it was like super high rise and I had like 3 Asians sleeping below me and I was like, wow, this is mad. I have to like watch my step when I'm going to the bathroom, make sure I don't step on someone. You remember that? You came in here, we had fucking Kenta in the cupboard.
Yeah.
The walk-in cupboard, we had Kenta and a mattress in the cupboard. This was crazy. And these were all ADCC and CGI compares. And we're all sitting in one little house next to B Team, sleeping on mattresses on the floor.
Every time I went to your guys' place, Joseph was yelling at Kenta and Linus was cooking eggs.
Yes, these are like...
I don't know if that's just happening all the time, but every time I was there, Linus was like, do you want some eggs? And I was like, no, I'm good, bro. I'm fine.
These are guaranteed, like...
And Joseph's like, where's the toilet paper? It's 100% Kenta. Why is your food out?
No, but Kenta's so messy. Oh, my days. Joseph calls him a fake Japanese. Because Daiki will come in and Daiki will clean everything. Not even his mess, like other people's mess. And he's like, oh, Owen-san, good morning, Owen-san. Yes, how are you doing? And I'm like, bro, it's cool. We've been together for like 3 weeks now. You're my boy. You don't need to be bowing at me, man. It's all right. We're good. And, you know, he's cleaning up after himself. He's telling off Kenta as well. And we're like, he'll come to us, he'll apologize. Like, I'm sorry for Kenta. Sorry.
Holy man.
Because Kenta's had half a plate of food and just left it on the table. And he's come back 3 hours later to try and eat the same plate of food. Still on the table. I'm like, come on, man.
It's crazy.
Not a house guest.
And then the Kenta side quest while you're living with him must be tough. He's like, I'm going to beat lactose intolerance. It's like, Chris, you're just going to take the whole bathroom up for 24 hours? Because you're not winning that battle. And then he's like, I'm going to boil a chicken and eat it. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
And everyone's around here. The thing is, he's so competitive. Because everyone, if it was just me, Joseph, and him, and he did that, he wouldn't have ate the whole chicken. But because there was a bunch of people in the house at the time, and everyone was like, you're not going to eat that. He's now sat there and ate all of this just boiled chicken. It's just like, yo, it's like as if my parents cooked it, you know? It's just white. There's no seasoning. There's nothing. It's the most Caucasian chicken I've ever seen. No seasoning.
It's what you feed your dog, dude.
Yeah, no paprika, no salt, no pepper, nothing. Just plain chicken in water. And I was like, and everyone was like, "No, you can't finish that." He's just there, just crying, eating it. God damn.
Fucking Kenta. Dude, I can vouch. You're good to have stay over. You're clean as fuck.
Nice.
Emily signed off.
Yes.
Emily was like, who's staying in her house? I was like, Owen. And she's like, that's the kid who talks shit all the time, right? And I was like, yeah, he's really polite though. You came in, she was like, this kid's super polite. You did your own dishes and shit. And she was like, yeah, he's the man. He can stay here whenever the fuck he wants. I was like, yeah.
Guys,
clean as fuck.
Yes, this is important. If you come to my house, it's disgusting. But if you stay at somebody else's house, you have to show some manners, man. Have some respect.
Yeah.
Clean up after yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fold your bed, man. It doesn't take too long, you know?
I can
Fold your
vouch on
bed.
that.
You know, wash your own dishes. Especially because you don't even eat that much, you know? It's like, all I have to do is wash a plate.
Yeah.
And I don't cook, so it's like, if I do eat, it's like because somebody else has cooked or I've put my food on a plate. So I'm like washing plate and cutlery and like,
yeah.
And if I stay for longer, you know, if you do one nice gesture, see, look, his girlfriend already mentioned it, but imagine I went there, you stay there for 2 weeks, you clean their dishes one time, you clean their dishes as well. Yo, they're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, when Owen came, you know, he cleaned my dishes, man. He's gonna come back. You know, you don't want to go there and just make a mess of their house. They're like, hell no, I'm never having this guy back.
You don't want your boy to have that conversation with his wife where it's like, what the fuck? Why am I cleaning up after you guys? And it's
that would be horrible.
Tough.
If my girlfriend came and told me that, I would be like, oh. She's like, she comes, she's like, we can't have him staying over. And you're just like, sitting there in between both, you're just like, oh.
Fuck. Like, well, he's going to come back. But
yeah, it just puts you in such awkward spot. You're just like, fuck.
But somehow it got turned against me because Emily, she texted me. She's like, how long are you guys going to be out of the house for? So she'll go in and, because the only bathtub in our house is the guest room. So she'll go use that bathtub.
Yes.
And the door was open and she fucking tells me, she's like, Owen made his bed. And I was like, yeah, he's a good house guest. She's like, you don't make our bed. I was like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? She's like, he's fucking 7 years younger than you. He's making his bed. I was like, all right. I was like, when he goes home, he ain't making his fucking bed, all right? Like, fuck off, all right? I was like, I was like, yeah, I have a good house guest. That's not me. Well, don't bring it here.
Yeah, I don't make my bed in my own home.
Yeah, goddamn, lady.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
And I'm still not making the fucking bed.
Yeah. Hell no.
Hell no.
That's your job.
Shut that. Yeah, okay. She makes more money than me right now.
No,
So.
I'm lying. I'm joking. Kidding. I mean, my girlfriend actually does that stuff. To be fair, she's a legend. She does look after me, so I can't complain.
That's the difference between North American women and
Asian from the motherland, man.
From the motherland.
Yeah.
But on Daiki looked phenomenal against Diogo Reyes.
Oh, he did. Great performance.
Won championship.
Yes. Started off a little bit shaky, got his guard passed at the start, put in the arm triangle, but did a good job at recovering.
Yeah.
And then after retention, he managed to come on top. People who don't know Daiki, he's just a Japanese guy. He's minus 66, but he's quite a bit smaller than that. I think he weighed in at 135 for his match against Diogo, which I believe is like 62 kilos, something like this.
Yeah.
And he, his guard passing is generally some of the best guard passing I've actually ever felt. Like, he's very good at outside camping, J-point. He is just small.
He uses those scoop grips too, right?
Yes.
He's very good at that.
Yeah, he managed to wrestle up 2 times against to come on top, and both times had like good near passes. And then I think there was 2 tight leg locks, one outside heel hook, which then Diogo countered with a toe hold, and then one straight foot lock at the very end. But yeah, I think 135 was also a very big cut for Diogo Reyes. You kind of saw he started out guns blazing, came up mad hot, and then faded towards the end of the match.
Yeah.
I'm sure that weight cut was not easy. Some repercussions must have come with that for sure.
Yeah, those guys are fucking thick out of that camp.
He's a big 135er, 100%.
I don't get how Fabricio Andre makes 66.
Yeah, he's like a balloon. He's short though. He's not like, he just has massive arms.
He looks so big.
Yeah, but like he's small, quite a bit smaller than me, like noticeably smaller than me in regards to height. But DeAndre is also a person who I didn't know how he made 66, but I think
because DeAndre, Fabricio, and Kenta all look the same size to me.
Yes, but DeAndre is
Kenta's
similar size to Kenta.
That's crazy.
Because I think allegedly DeAndre is not going back to 66. But I don't know.
That makes sense. I mean, his fucking quad weighs 66, dude.
He has them legs, them big legs. Joseph has this as well, though.
Yeah.
Them big, heavy legs. PJ has them big, heavy legs.
Dude, PJ is thick right now.
Yeah, big boy.
He was warming up shirtless with fucking Ferris, and I was like, how the fuck are you a 77? Him and Wojcik blow the fuck
That's
up.
the MMA cut.
Yeah, him and Wojcik blow the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, and he's big. Yeah, Wojcik's bigger. Everyone's looking there a little bit thick. It's good. A little bit weights, food.
Yeah, dude. That American food. What do we have for time?
105. 1 hour fun.
Holy shit, really?
Load.
God damn. Owen's the
Come on,
easiest fucking guest of all time. You just let him fucking go.
Come on, man. It's the chemistry, brother. We're bouncing. Boom, 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 boom.
Do you have anything coming up you want to bring up?
We have Polaris squads. Unfortunately, I don't even know if it'll be announced, but unfortunately, Mr. Chen has to pull out. You know, he's opening his gym. Shout out Joseph Jim if you're in Shanghai, China. Nomad BJJ.
Yep.
Check it out. The kid is one of the best ever to do it. He's very technical, very sick. If you're in that area, sign up.
Yeah.
I'll post the Chinese version when I learn it. But yeah, shout out to him. Myself, yeah, just Polaris squads with the boys, Taylor Pearman, Owen, Mateus. I think Pavel is our replacement, Pavel Yavorski. So he's very good, obviously, very good replacement. Good. So that is what I have coming up. Then I'm probably going to take some time off. I will whoop Max Hansen at some point, shut that bum up, because he just makes up lies, likes to talk on Instagram. He also says the craziest shit. It just doesn't make sense. He called me out first, then says, keep my name out of his mouth, whatever, his name out of my mouth, whatever, waffle. He likes to say he's this studying guy, technical, doing all this research on people, but then fights Johnny Gripper and tries to split squat camping rather than outside passing him, you know? But it's all right. We'll see. Polaris won the match. You're going to see the difference between motion as well, you know. He's going to talk online, be like, oh, doing this, doing that. Oh, and you'll never take a match with me, you know. Just because no organization cares for you. I'd send one text message, match is organized. This is called motion. People care about me. You're no man. You compete every weekend. You post every weekend. And people don't care about you. Bro, you have no followers and you're active and you compete. That's embarrassing, bro. I have what? You say I have 60 matches my whole career and I have almost... 40,000 more followers than you? All right, buddy. Calm down. That's the rant over.
Yeah. Thank you for thank you. Thanks for listening to the White Monster podcast. Thanks for coming in, Owen. You're the fucking man.
Oh, actually, should we talk about, because obviously it's kind of old, but should we talk about Declan's trials run? Because I had a good time watching that.
We can talk about that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you got time, Drew?
Shout out Declan Moody, brother. He is very good at outside passing. And there were two things, actually. Also, he won Who's Number One GP.
Yeah.
That was impressive as hell. He beat Dante. I respect the Dante. You know, Dante's just everything Max wants to be. But Dante's very good. And that was a sick performance from Declan. He looked very good in that. Every match, you know, seems to have Ryan Aiken's number now. Very good. Much respect to the White Monster himself, Declan Moody.
Yeah, dude. And even like getting to be around the guy the last year, like, bro, the beginning of last year, like, it was like he lost to Kynan twice, lost to Fleep, then he lost
Nico, right?
He lost to Nico. And then we did the Austin Open together, and like we had this conversation a little while ago, because I dwell on things, right? Like fucking Owen calls me King Crash out and shit. Like I dwell on shit all the time, and I'm a negative fuck. And Declan, like I said to me, he's like, bro, we did the Austin Open together, and I got double silver at an Austin Open. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, a year goes by. Now I'm the absolute champ. I broke Felipe Andrew. I won trials. Like, he's like, man, it's just the game, the ups and downs. You just make tiny adjustments and you just keep fucking going. Like, just forget about everything that happened. And like watching him make that change the last year of like his work ethic, adding cardio in, and he's just like, I remember he said something to me. He was like, I'm just going to be undeniable. That's it.
Yeah.
We've talked about it on here before, and the fucking cocksucker did it, dude. He's just undeniable. He was like, people don't want to give me fucking shout outs. I don't care. I'm going to do it myself. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing this shit.
Yeah, he seemed locked in. When I came for CGI, he was like in the gym every morning, like lifting weights, and he would come train jiu-jitsu. He didn't miss session. He was double sessioning. He was like, he wasn't ducking rounds.
Yeah. And then at night, he's going to do cardio, dude. His big ass is like, it's 8 o'clock at night. I'm on the couch fucking watching golf. I'm like,
he's just making you feel bad about yourself. And he's going to train so hard. You're just like, damn.
Yeah. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, gonna go hit the bike. I'm like, fuck.
It's inspirational though. It's good.
Yeah. So he's getting a lot of stuff that is fucking, he's looking good, dude.
Some motion. Hell yeah.
Like our boy was talking about motion. And dude, he stuns the cans. I mean, the guy's terrible at fucking advertising for himself, but that was money.
That was good.
That was fucking good. And you got to be there to you cornered him.
Cornered him, yes.
Yeah. Owen Jones, one of the best corners in the world. Very sought after corner.
Not too bad. Yeah, people think I'm just a spaz, but apparently I'm decently technical. Some would say. Some would say.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. But
I think it's like loud voice as well. As well received. But
yeah, you were cornering Ferris, and Emily was like, "All I can hear is Owen," and I was like, "Yeah, he's right there."
Yeah,
I kept looking around. I realized he's over there. I was like, "Yeah." But and then you got Andre to corner you that day too.
I did. I had Andre Galvan on the corner. Shout out the GOAT of jiu-jitsu as a whole. Because he is, the GOAT, right? Just like successful academy, unbelievable successful career, very successful students, successful online
His
business
daughter's
model.
killing it.
His daughter's killing it. Yeah, he is the pinnacle, right? Of in regards of like every field of jiu-jitsu.
The blueprint of like, what do you like? If you could have a career, that's like,
Yeah, what are you gonna do with your life through jiu-jitsu? He's just done everything possible. Any avenue you could do something,
he fought MMA too,
conquered
right?
it as well. Yeah.
He
Did
fought
Andre
MMA.
compete MMA?
I think he
I
did a couple
assume
fights.
maybe. I'm not sure. But I wouldn't do no MMA, man. That's long. I ain't getting kicked in the head, punched in the head.
Hell no, bro.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, dude, Declan looks fucking phenomenal right now. All the guys are looking good. I heard Linus is looking like a motherfucker coming into Worlds. So Linus is going to be fun. Shout out to Linus. Linus is going to be competing his first year at brown belt at heavyweight. So I'm also a brown belt. I'm doing medium heavy.
That's
And
good ducking right there.
that's
That's
a
a
good
sensible
duck.
decision.
Exactly.
I wonder,
dude.
the Absolute, maybe, Absolute might be interesting. That brown belt was just going to be fun. There's going to be some interesting matches there.
You're fucking in it too. I keep forgetting you're a brown belt.
Yeah. I am
How
sick.
the fuck are
I'm
we the
so
same?
sick. But
How are we the same belt? What the fuck? Who decided that?
yeah. Still haven't decided if I'm doing it because I am ill still.
Yeah, you've been coughing the whole time at our fucking house.
Yeah, sorry.
This
my
kid's just
bad.
chugging NyQuil and sleeping. I had to get him up this morning. I was like, "Do you just want to stay home?" He's like, "No, we'll go."
We'll do it. Nah, we can't miss out on the White Monster podcast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then because there's also, is it super heavy that has like Brandon Reed, Ian
Michael
Darby, Michael Pixley. Is Michael Pixley in that division as well?
He's the one below it.
One below it, yeah. But there's one that has like Brandon, Nico, and Ian Darby.
I think that's Ultra.
Yeah, Ultra. Ultra. That is pretty stacked. And if imagine they all do the Absolute and like Michael Pixley does the Absolute, there could be some banger matches. Marlon Tajik's in your weight, right?
Yeah.
Get that win back.
I got to get that back.
Come on, man.
I will say this right now.
I actually like Marlon Tajik though. Just to let
he's
you know.
such a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Every time I see him at every tournament, he's like, "How did you do?" I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh,
he's a solid guy.
Yeah.
Respect.
He's the fucking boy." But dude, you heard it first. I'm gonna call my shot. If I get on that podium, you're not seeing me in the Absolute. I'm in the fucking parking lot having a cigarette.
Hell yeah.
My time is
Hell
done, dude.
yeah.
You think I'm gonna go against Brandon Reed and Pixley? Fuck you, dude.
Pixley's just gonna Haraigoshi you.
Bro, I'm on that podium.
I'm out of there.
Get the picture, get the Instagram, put a Marlboro Red in my mouth, and I'm out. Fuck you. Back on the plane to Austin, dude.
Anybody else in that division that's quite good?
Mine?
You know, yeah.
I only recognize Marlon. I didn't look into it that much anymore. I just looked into it and I saw heavyweight has some interesting guys. The kid Haza, or I'm going to fuck up his name, Haza or Haza or whatever. He got third at North American Trials this year. He's in the heavyweight division. Colin Carr's in the heavyweight division. Linus is in the heavyweight division. And I'm missing somebody. Dylan Melton's in the heavyweight division. I do think Linus is a fucking dog.
Yeah, hopefully Linus competes very well. Yeah, just a brick house, very sturdy.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that'll be sick. No, you was coming up. That'll be sick.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, yeah, big next year. Focus on the academy. I do have a gym in Atlanta, Apex Jiu-Jitsu. If you're in the Atlanta area, come by, man. Free trial, all of that.
Yeah, again, obviously we're biased, but like I say this about a bunch of the boys. Owen, we all ask Owen questions, dude. We go to Owen about all the new tech. Owen and Joseph, we hit them up all the time. We're like, yo, what the fuck is this? What is that? A lot of my guard and stuff comes from talking to Owen. Only when it works. When it doesn't work, it's not from Owen. But like a lot of like what we do goes from Owen. So if you guys are in the Atlanta, Georgia, go check out Owen's Academy and go train with the boy. It's a fucking solid hang, and you're gonna learn a lot. So
yeah, I just need to start talking like Joseph online. You know, start using big words. Break down the etymology of words and stuff like that, you know. You know what I'm saying?
You learned that from Joseph's sister.
I learned that from his sister. Yeah, she knows all of the breakdown of the words. But I think that's also why he does so well. You know, he's very well spoken. Yeah. I'm not the most well spoken.
You're pretty well spoken. You got the gift of gab.
I can talk. Yeah. I can waffle 100%. I can just I can just talk, but he sounds very educated when he talks, you know. So then people believe it. You know, he talks about segmentation.
But you can't pretend to sound like you have autism.
No, I'm not saying
that's kind of like
it has to be from the heart.
Yeah,
It has to be real.
That fucking kid talks like that all the time. Dude, we were talking about it last night. Joseph loves jiu-jitsu. Joseph loves winning. If there's anything Joseph loves the most in the world, it's to tell you you're wrong.
Oh my God.
Fuck me, bro.
100%. If he's something, God forbid he's confident in something, yeah, you're not allowed.
Bro, spending that week with him, I had a great time. Fantastic time. But if I got something a little wrong,
actually, that's not how
you're an idiot. Why would you say that? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, finally, like day 3, I looked at him and I was like, I need to meet your parents. And I need to discuss how much of a pain in the fucking ass you were. Because I can see them being like, go to bed. And you're like, why would I have to go to bed? If I go to bed now, it's not 9 hours. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you're just
my REM sleep. It's actually 90 minutes each time. It's a cycle. You know, it's 15 minutes into that, and then you enter REM sleep. You're interrupting my REM sleep.
Yeah, and it's like, motherfucker, sometimes you're like, Mom wants a glass of wine. Go to bed. Like, that's the fucking reason.
Yes. Just shut up and sleep.
The cocksucker loves to argue. Great kid, though.
Also, yeah, shout out to Austin for picking me up from the airport, letting me stay. Big up, big up, big up.
Picked you up in the service van.
Yeah, hell yeah. Service
5-star, dude.
Come on.
I left the job site, fucking rolled up. Owen looks over. It's just a big white van. I was like, hello, hop in.
I knew it was coming. Good.
Shout out to the JCI van, bro. No, dude, it's been good having you in training with you and Ferris at East. Shout out to East, Vince.
Big Vince.
Big Vince, yeah. He let us
facilities there are fire. Wow.
Crazy
nice. They got like all the kind of like the art on the wall and stuff like that. That was sick. They got a steam room, mat space. They got the little weights and stuff downstairs. Physiotherapy in the spot. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
It's fucking awesome, dude. We all do our strength conditioning there. Sean's helped you out before, right?
One time, yes, for my lower back. Yeah.
Sean's the man. But yeah, we got to go in there and get some training in, which is fucking sick.
Yeah, the kids came. I had to put them on t-shirts, man. Gave each one of them one. Jesus.
Fucking kids.
Handing them out.
But yeah, all in all, it's been a good couple days.
Yeah, good little trip, short trip to Austin, but I've had fun. You know what I'm saying? Good to see all the boys as well. Good to see everyone, like Who's Number One, all the Simple Man boys, all of that. Everyone kind of performing well. Chris winning, Faris winning. Yeah, I think it was a good weekend. What went wrong? Yeah, PJ came as well. That was a good, lucky surprise for me. And I was saying I didn't think he would come. So that was pretty sick.
Nothing. It was a good weekend. Weekends like this, how the fuck can you be upset? It's a good fucking weekend. We're going to go to the open mat now. Say hello to everybody.
W's in the chat.
And then, yeah, me and Declan are trying to figure out. We've been meaning to come check out your spot. So me and Declan are going to plan a trip. We're going to come down for a weekend to Atlanta.
Let me know actually, because I'm also the Corbet brothers are going to come down. So I'm going to get Greg to run some classes, maybe potentially. Pretty good. Have a PJ said he'll come. The Corbet brothers will come. So,
bro, White Monster on the Road podcast.
Hell yeah, that's an episode. That's an episode.
That's huge. Drew, you want to go, dude?
Let's go.
Bro, I felt so bad with fucking PJ when he like did the hand thing to me.
Yeah.
That was
for
bad.
Context, yeah. PJ, when he shakes people's hand, he puts his elbow very close to his body like he's protecting an underhook and then flicks his hand like this. But he happened to have something in his right hand. So he put out his left hand like this, right, to Austin. And Austin didn't see it. And Faraz was like, I think he's trying to shake your hand.
Oh, bro. Yeah, PJ's looking at me. He's like, hey, man, we haven't really like met each other, but I'm PJ.
Yeah, but he's not doing this. He's not, I'm PJ. It's
PJ.
this.
He's like,
I'm PJ.
And I was standing right here.
He keeps the elbow closed so there's no underhook. Yeah, he's just very paranoid.
I just thought maybe he was like a more flamboyant guy. Like, so no, I'm just, I didn't know. I don't, dude, some of these guys are fucking, I don't know. There's a lot of characters. So he was like, I'm PJ. And I was like, cool, I'm Austin. And I like tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, nice to meet you, buddy. And that's just how I say hello. Like, I was trying to be nice. And then Ferris kind of looks at me. He's like, hey, bruv, I think he's trying to shake your hand. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not, like, I was like, I like grabbed his hand after.
PJ's
like,
too cool though. He's all right.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, that's not
the intention.
That's not the intention. I'm actually excited to meet you. I watch a lot of your shit. Everyone who I like says you're the boy. So
yes. I think he's done like the best at like wrestling in jiu-jitsu, like taking his wrestling pedigree and converting it into good jiu-jitsu wrestling.
Bro, he's so well-rounded. Leg locks people.
He actually can play guard as well. He played guard against fucking Nicky Rod, didn't get past, I think, at the quintet. So he also has a little bit of guard, you know.
Joseph speaks very highly of him. I was like, how good's PJ? He's like, bro, PJ's the fucking man. He's so fucking good.
Very strong.
That's what you're
Very
saying.
strong, very strong. You know, people think that's not a compliment. People like to say when someone's very athletic or very strong, that's an insult to their jiu-jitsu.
That's retarded.
I disagree. I think it's more of a compliment. That means they're genetically better than you. That's literally that's what that means. Yo, they were born stronger than you and better than you, or maybe they lifted weights, whatever. But I'm saying like, I think that's a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
If you want to come up to me and say, Owen, man, you're strong as hell after a round, or you're so fast, I will take that as a compliment. So please do that.
This is the only sport that it's not a compliment.
Yeah, how is that not a
You
compliment?
think when Ray Lewis was growing up, I brought up Ray Lewis because he's your boy. You think when Ray Lewis, when people were like, "Hey Ray, you're strong as fuck," you think he was like, "What?"
Yeah,
He's probably like, "Yeah, you're right, motherfucker."
yeah, he was like, "Hey, of course, I'm the strongest here.
I'm the biggest. Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm the big dog."
bro, we gotta link you up with him and get him to do jiu-jitsu. Him training at Apex.
Stop.
He looks like a man who would live in Atlanta.
Actually, Ed Reeves, his do you know like there was like a guy called Ed Reeves who he's like kind of like boys with, and there's like a bunch of their highlights together. He actually teaches, I think, college football near my gym. I might go head over there, check it out, just meet him and stuff, because I think they're sick, man.
Fuck
They got some cold highlights.
You gotta just keep sending the pictures of you wearing the fucking Ray Lewis jersey at ADCC, talking shit.
Bro, when I wore the Ray Lewis rash guard at ADCC, the guy who took photos said he took photos for Ray Lewis before and knew Ray Lewis and sent a photo to Ray Lewis. And Ray Lewis responded with a fire emoji.
We need more though.
I need more.
Camera guy.
Yeah. I need like a little
we need an email. We need a phone number.
or like imagine a little video before the next ADCC of him just being like, "It's a man's game tonight, Owen. Run through a motherfucker's chest." You best believe I'm winning all subs if Ray Lewis sends me a memo before ADCC. I'm
You
running
walk
through
out with Ray Lewis.
Bro, I'm running
Him
through
doing that huddle thing
everyone.
with you where he's freaking the fuck out.
Oh my
You come out with a purple
God.
do-rag.
Hell yeah, that
You're
would be
allowed wearing a
sick.
dude. If Ray Lewis signs off on the do-rag,
Of course, bro. Of course. That would
that's
be
like John Jones giving Mike Perry the realist. I'm not going to say it award.
Yeah.
Mike Perry can now say that word.
He's got it. Mad. Yeah, that'd be sick. That would actually be unreal.
That would be fucking crazy.
I want also. Is it Bruce Buffer? Is he the more famous one, or is the other one?
Michael Buffer's the boxing guy who says, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Okay, yeah. But
Bruce Buffer's the
the
UFC guy.
yes. I want Bruce Buffer to call out my name one time,
He
just
did,
one
didn't he?
time.
ADCC.
No. He did. He wasn't in the ADCC that I was in. But I just wanted to. It just one time because that's unlimited highlight reels. Like I can put that in every single highlight.
Just hire him
Of
on
him.
Cameo.
It's not the same. Or, you know what I'm saying? If I'm walking out to ADCC and he's like, "The one, the only."
Yeah, it's true.
Owen Jones, and then just boom, whatever, infinite highlight reels.
Oh, actually, I have a question for you. You're tapped into marketing and on the scene and what's cool and what's not cool, right? You're good at this.
Yes, a little bit.
How do you feel about guys giving themselves their own nicknames in jiu-jitsu?
Nah, hell no.
Fuck no, right?
No, it's
I'm
cringe.
not wrong on
You
this.
can't, but I think you can't in life. You
No.
can't give your own nickname. This
No.
is not it. They have to come organically from someone else, and they have to stick. You know, like it needs to be someone. Because I've also thought about this how I don't have a nickname, and like if I'd want one, but I was like. When I was thinking about it and I was talking to PJ and stuff, because PJ always got like the Butter Panther one.
Yeah, where's that
It
come
comes from somebody else. Like someone called him the Butter Panther. It was like there's a good story of like him
Okay.
doing like a local tournament, and when he called there, like, it says like nickname. He calls up one of his friends. He's like, "Put the Butter Panther down," and then it just
That's
stuck.
funny as
You know?
fuck. Okay, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it just kind of stuck because it was like a funny little joke in the moment, but then it's kind of aged well. You know, it's kind of sick. And like other people have nicknames. Did the Black Belt Slayer? Did he give himself that? Nicky Rod? Probably. But maybe that's acceptable actually, because he's.
I had this conversation at the gym the other day, and Nick Rod was like, "All my nicknames are given to me by myself," and I was like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
"Okay, well, mine is you then, I guess." But so other than that,
That's because his isn't bad actually.
but okay, unless you're the number one guy in the world, fuck off.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I wanted you to come out. I wanted you to be the White Bronco, like O.J. Simpson. Owen Jones, OJ, the White Bronco.
Yeah,
Owen, the White Bronco Jones.
Damn, interesting. You can come up with it, man. Just start it right here. You might
He's
catch.
the White fucking Bronco. I think that's hilarious. It's O.J. Simpson. Owen's the
catch
blackest
motion.
white guy I've ever met. This is This makes
Yeah.
sense, dude.
Makes sense. The maths are mathing. Yeah. I don't think you can give yourself a nickname. No,
No.
especially if it's like a cringy one as well. People have an Instagram handle. If your Instagram handle is not your name or like something affiliated with your name, get help, man.
Yeah.
Seek help. If I have to search your name up and it doesn't come up, I'm upset.
Yeah.
If I have to put up like Pink Princess 235, come on, bro. What are we doing?
If you're also out of high school and your Instagram handle, you can get that shit changed.
Yes.
If you're a grown man and your Instagram name is fucking, I don't know. There's a lot of grown men things. I have this conversation with Musab all the time. Musab's catching a stray, but
Also,
Musab's dressing up for Halloween still. Cocksucker has a mortgage. You got a mortgage and you're going to Halloween? What the fuck is that? What's that store? What's that store that's up a week out of the year? If I see you in Spirit Halloween and you look like you got a mortgage and kids and you're picking up those fucking square little like $2 outfits.
Yeah, but he also puts grills in and like he puts the grills in and stuff like that, no?
He was posting pictures of him dressed out like a trap Willy Wonka.
Trap Willy Wonka's crazy.
And he looked more, he was like, my wife made me do it. And I was like, motherfucker, I saw a video.
No.
You're more excited than the wife.
No, of course.
Your wife wore clothes that she found in the closet. You look like you got your shit tailored.
Yeah.
He's swinging a cane around. He's got dude, he had the wig on with like the bob cut. I was like, motherfucker.
God damn it, man. Yes. That's not it.
Dude, trap terrorist Willy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Also, if you're not a professional athlete in jiu-jitsu, yeah, that BJJ needs to get out of your name, man.
Yes.
Take it off, man. What's the point? Take it out of there. I only do it because it like there's another Owen Jones that's like a politician from the UK who has a lot of followers. It's like 1 point something million, which annoys me. Because like, you know, if you search up Declan Moody and just click enter, he comes up. There's no Joseph Chen.
Or
Like,
Owen O'Flanagan. You type it.
Yeah, you type Owen
you type his
O'Flanagan.
first name in on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Yeah, you type Owen Jones online. This little fat head comes up.
He's typing Owen Jones online right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be this. Unless you put BJJ on it. Yeah, this guy.
Who's
man.
this fucking guy?
Fuck. You put BJJ on there. It's me.
Dude, but a couple months from now, when this takes off, we type in Owen the White Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, the White Bronco.
Maybe the White
bro.
Bronco. Yeah, that'll be the new one. Because I want to be like.
Do you know how many edits
I
you can make?
I want to be like Pitbull. You know when Pitbull said that Cole out of the podcast? He's like, I'm so famous. You search a Pitbull, I come up before the dog.
That's crazy. That is actually
That's
right.
true.
It is
If you search a Pitbull, he comes up before the dog.
That is fucking wild. Mr. fucking...
Look at that, bro. That's aura. I come up before the dog. I come up before a species. Come on. That's motion. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on, man.
Bro, the amount of edits you can make of OJ Simpson in the White Bronco outrunning the cops and then it's you doing something cool. Come on, bro.
Content.
This isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea from an old man.
Come on, yeah.
Oh,
that's jokes. That's good.
That was good.
Yes.
It's a
Nice.
fucking easy one, dude.
Pleasure. Always a pleasure talking
Always
to
a
you.
pleasure,
Shout out
bro.
Drew as well. You know?
Shout out, Drew. Showed You Life. Buy from them. Use our code. We get paid. Roman and Pat are the fucking boys. You know, they're fucking making good stuff. They hook us up. Who else are we sponsored by? I'm completely drawing a blank right now.
You make tiling.
Oh, dude, the boys over at MXR Tiling just started an Instagram page and they're showing those backsplashes. I immediately had to fucking repost it to mine and put, I told you. I've told you once, twice, 3, 4. I'll be saying it till I die. If you're putting tiling up, your wife, dude, if you have a leaky shower and your wife's complaining that there's mold in there, you know why? Because they didn't use the right grout. They didn't waterproof it. And you know why they didn't do that? Because it wasn't fucking Mark Moody. Mark Moody has never laid tile anywhere with moisture where a single bit of mold was in it. The motherfucker knows. That's years of being a professional. You think Declan's guard passing's good? His dad puts his guard passing to shame when it comes to fucking grout and tiling, dude. Cocksucker knows a backsplash. Hire MXR Tiling anywhere in the world. Fly Mark out, get him a case of beer, and let the man go to work. You'll fucking take a nap, your whole house will be redone.
Hell yeah.
Get MXR Tiling. Follow them on Instagram. MXR Tiling are the fucking boys.
Should do a side by side of our both rants. that's middle-aged rant. This is a kid's rant.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah, no, I've actually met the Moody's. They are legends.
They're
legends.
the greatest
They are legends.
family of all
Yes,
time.
yes. What goats? Yes.
Fucking great people. Jane Moody needs to keep feeding that dog of theirs. And they need that from the MXR Tiling money. Support MXR Tiling. Adapt. Adapt hooks me up with free gear. Shout out to Adapt. Shout out to Alion for paying Declan's fucking rent. Shout out to WNO because now Declan's the fucking champion.
Shout out to Aesthetic for paying me and Joseph's rent.
There you go.
Actually, not Joseph's, just mine.
I think Level Black hooks up Drew. Shout out to Level Black. And
shout out to Aesthetic again.
Shout out to Aesthetic again. Shout out to also Adam. And shout out to any of you fucks. If you're paying these podcasts and the guys are showing up, I'm not going to say any podcast names, but if they're showing up in Raptor R's, and if they're looking at new cars, and if they're all buying gyms, and you're paying them, you should pay these hardworking guys. Look at me. I'm in a closet. This place looks great. Pay us. I want to pay Drew. Drew's got kids. Drew has kids. My wife wants kids. Pay us for our podcast. You guys are sponsoring.
Trying to eat, man. Trying to have some Shake Shack, some P. Terry's.
Come on, you guys want the On the Road podcast? You think Drew's free? Well, Drew's the man. He probably would come regardless. But I want to get all the guys in Atlanta. We can do these vlogs. Give us some money. That's the best way I can go to get sponsored. You know, I'm not going to be polite about it because when you're saying sponsor me, you're just asking for a bankroll. If you're a company and you guys want to sponsor a podcast, we're about to blow up.
Did you not just see that promo as well? Look at them. They got this, man.
Come on.
Come on.
Watch the podcast. Owen, you're the boy. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.